In this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation, a supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning. Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women, make it sound easy. Take it easy. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Good morning. I know y'all like, Nikkie, you on your BS again? Listen, I was trying to get myself in order. We got the convention popping, and I was packing all morning. So, all morning. We still in the morning, but I was packing, and so I didn't have time to get myself in order. But I am here still. So good morning. How are you all doing this amazing morning? Welcome to Coffee with Nikkie. I am your host, Miss Nikkie, and this is your daily cup of information and inspiration. As we've been talking about for the past couple of weeks, right? We've been talking about getting ready for Q4 and the holiday season. And like I said, we are going to be talking about this until the holiday season, and then we're going to do post-holiday season. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are getting into the swing of things. And so I am going to, some of the stuff is going to sound repetitive, but I want to make sure that you all are doing what you need to do and not overlooking things. So taking the time that you need to correct some things that were not corrected in the past that you just kept on, saying, I'll fix it later. And we're also going to do a challenge yesterday, when we were on yesterday, I was saying I wanted to get to the challenge, but today we are going to do the challenge. So I just want to make sure that we all are holding each other accountable, right? We're all going to hold each other accountable, and that's what we got popping, right? At least we can make sure that each other is doing what they need to do in order to be successful, especially if you are trying to hit your goals, making sure everybody, hits their goals, or if there's anything that anybody else can do to help them to get there. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all have other talents and expertise that can lend a hand to someone else. And if you can help someone else get a leg up, then help them, right? Because one hand washes the other, and both hands wash the back. Or both hands wash the body, however we want to say it, right? So we're going to talk about that today. We're also, I also want to know, we were talking about going back into your websites and fixing things, old pictures that need to be taken down, updating pictures that need to be updated, updating product descriptions, taking off old products if they don't belong there, updating maybe your about me's if that needs to be updated, and just fixing things so it's easy to navigate on your website. Have you all been doing that? If you haven't done it yet, don't worry about it. We still going to be talking about it, right? Have you updated your website? Are you working on it, or you haven't gotten the chance to doing that yet? Let me know in the chat and remind me when we get there, because I definitely am going to be talking about your website, your emails again, because I'm just going to keep on throwing some things out there, just making it easier for you to get them done, right? Because what I don't want you to do is wait until the last minute, or wait until all is so overbearing that now you overwhelmed with all of the things that you have to do. And so now you just stuck and pissed off, and you don't do anything the way it's supposed to be done because you're just trying to get the thing done, period. Y'all know what I mean, right? And so you don't want to get to that point. You want to make sure that you can do it where you can think freely and you can have great ideas and great creativity is flowing through you, so that you can put it up there and be proud of what you did, and not just say, I finally did it. It's done. You know what I'm saying? Is it good? I don't know. It's done though. You know what I mean? I don't want you to get to that point. So this is why we're taking it step by step. And this is why I'm being repetitive about the things that I'm saying, because I want you to make sure that you do it, but I want you to do it right. Anything worth doing is worth doing right, right? Anything worth doing is worth doing right. Somebody put in the chat, do it right. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Somebody put do it right in the chat. So we're going to be talking about that today. Also, I'm going to be talking about the Pomodoro technique. I am going to be I should be doing it every single day, but I don't. I am going to be working on my classes. So that's going to be part of my goals, is to be working on my classes. And I am going to block out everything. I'm not going to be on the phone. I'm not going to be perusing any websites while I'm doing it, because usually while I'm waiting for things to load, I'm on something else. I'm grabbing my phone. I'm always making sure that something that my hands are busy while I'm waiting for something, right? And I am going to be laser focused. That is going to be one of my goals, right? To be laser focused and go in, and I have to fix my classes. So I have some classes that I offer: my sugar scrub class, my body butter, and my wax frosting class. And I need to go in and I need to tweak it, because those have been up for some time, and I need to update it, make sure that I give any new information if necessary, those type of things. And yeah, I could just leave it the way it is because it is on autopilot, but I know that it needs to be updated. So I'm going to be laser focused, and I'm going to make sure that I fix it. So I'm telling you all that one of the things that we should not even think about, one of the things we should do is, if you know that you have an hour in your day, or maybe you have a half an hour in your day, maybe you're like, Nikki, I got a 9 to 5, and I got these kids, and we got sports, and we got to do this, and I got to cook dinner, and I got to speak to my husband or my wife, and I got to do that. I get it. Everybody don't have just the free time to do whatever you want when you want. And you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to work around what we have. We got to work around these schedules, and I get it. And so I'm fine with that. So what I want you to be honest with yourself and say, what time do I have to devote to doing one of the tasks that I need to do in order to have my website working efficiently, or to send out my emails on automations, or, you know what I'm saying? How much time do I actually have to devote to that? And so if it's an hour, then make sure you put your phone on do not disturb, or put your phone in another room and do the task that you need to do for an hour. If it is a half an hour, that's okay too. Just as long as you laser focus doing the task at hand and not being distracted by other things. So that is one of the things that we are going to be talking about. And that's one of the things that I'm going to be working on too, is getting my classes in order. So I think probably I'm going to be doing that all day, because I have 4 classes that I got to do. I got the AI one, the self-paced one, and then I got my 3 maker classes. So I know I got to fix those and get everything in order. So with that being said, y'all, because I'm letting y'all know we all doing this. We all in this together, okay? So with that being said, let me check who's in the building, and y'all make sure y'all share this out, share it out. Let everybody know. If you're not here, being here, what are you doing? Right? We're trying to get ready and do what we need to do. So with that being said, let me check who's in the building, and then we're going to get it popping. All right. Good morning to the HBIC of BCMC and BCMC University, the rap legend, Princess of Ghana, Jewels of Ghana. My good sis, Jewels is in the building. Good morning. Wait, happy Tuesday, Basie. Wait, you ain't got a what you call it before Tuesday? Happy terrific Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, Basie. That video that you did about the bedtime routine, I need it so bad. I don't have a bedtime routine, and I have a hard time having a good night's sleep. So I need it. So I cannot wait to see the series, because that is going to be an awesome series. If you are not following She Rises Wellness? If you're not following that, please put your handle in the chat base. She Rises Wellness, y'all need to, because again, I don't have a bedtime routine. I really don't. And I know I'm not supposed to be on my phone before I go to sleep, but sometimes I'll be finishing up my last little boom boom booms, putting up videos and stuff like that so I can have it in overnight. Listen, I be doing too much. I know I do too much. I know I do too much. And I gotta cut it out. Okay. I'm sick of me. Okay. So yeah, I need a routine because I don't have a wind down routine. I'm just on go mode, and then it's just still go until I go to sleep. And then I find it difficult to have a good night's sleep. I'm tossing and turning. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of things. So it's definitely necessary. So yes. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Christina. How are you doing this amazing morning? Big Beach, I got your song. I got to make sure I don't put too much so I don't get a flag on my thing. Sean said we got to go Big Meat from Rick Ross. So that's going to be your song. Every time I see you, I'm going to be playing it singing in the background. I'm going to be playing it. But I have to make sure I just put that part on because I don't want to get flagged. I think you only can get a certain amount of seconds before they flag you when they listen to the music. Listen, there's some videos that I wasn't even really playing music for a long time, and they demonetized my video because of a violation. So I'm going to put that little snippet, Big Meat, and that's where it's going to stop. That's where it's gonna stop. But yes, we got it. We got you, girl. Good morning, Big Meech. Big Meech said good morning, everyone. Please hit the like button, y'all.
Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like. Hit the like. Hit the like button.
Hey, good morning, Yolanda. Yolanda said good morning, family. Good morning, Yolanda. Good morning, Sheila from VA. Sheila from VA is in the house. She said good morning. Tuesday tip. Every accomplishment starts with the decision to try. Love it, love it, love it. Anything worth doing is worth doing right. Anything worth doing is worth doing right, y'all. Good morning, Cree. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Cree said happy Tuesday, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Good morning, Kay, the manager. Kay's in the building. She said good morning, ladies, and happy T-shirt Tuesday. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning, Queenie. Queenie, long time no see. I mean, it's been shorter since the last time I seen you, but girl, good morning, good morning, good morning. Can't wait to see you in Houston. Don't forget our drinks, girl. Good morning, Miss Anita. Y'all already know Miss Anita, Miss Anita. Ow, Miss Anita, Miss Anita. Yup, Miss Anita, Miss Anita. Good morning, Miss Anita. Basie said there are 7 types of rest, and I'm pretty sure I'm doing none of them. I'm pretty sure I'm doing none of them, Basie. Okay. There's 7 types of rest, so you probably not fulfilling a particular type of rest. I'm gonna tell you right now. I know it ain't none of them. None. Does anybody in here? Okay, I'm gonna ask you this question, and this is gonna be probably part of wellness, right, for your business. Does anybody have, I know people could go to sleep and they have good night's sleep, but does anybody have bedtime routines? If you have a bedtime routine, put a 1 in the chat. If you do not have a bedtime routine, put a 2 in the chat. I'm going to put a 2 in the chat because I for sure don't have a bedtime routine. I for sure don't have a bedtime routine. 1 in the chat if you have a bedtime routine. 2 if you do not. Let me know in the chat. Do you have a bedtime routine? I for sure do not have a bedtime routine. All right, Kay says she got 1.5. Me and Miss Anita, we don't have a bedtime routine. Sheila from VA doesn't have one. Listen, I'm pretty sure I'm not resting my mind. I'm not resting my spirit. Y'all. Listen, if we get disconnected, y'all, I will get back on the phone. But I may or may not have an issue. We'll see. We'll see, Mr. Wilson. I tell you, I got to get on this computer charger, y'all. 1 sec. All right. Let's see. Okay. We'll see. We'll see how far we get. All right. So Queenie says she with K. She got 1.5. Listen, I know for sure. I do not. I know for sure. I have issues. I know for sure. I have a hard time putting my mind to rest. Like, my mind, even when I'm sleeping, I'm thinking of ideas. Even when I'm sleeping, I'm thinking of what I got to do next. Like, even when I'm closing my eyes, like, my mind is going. And I think my eyes are probably blinking real fast because, listen, my eyes are probably blinking real fast because I can't, I'm trying to keep up with what's going on. You know how you, when you be watching people in the movies and their eyes, their mind is racing and their eyes are like blinking. That's what my eyes is probably doing when I be going to sleep. Because let me tell you something. It's so much I got to think about. It's so much on my mind. June said, me too. I know. There is nothing consistent about my bedtime. And Miss Anita go to bed late too. She said there's nothing consistent about my bedtime routine. I know that's not good. I know, right? I'm thinking in my sleep. Yep. And Basie was talking about, when you tired when you wake up. Yep. I know exactly what it means. Sometimes I don't even feel like I slept. I feel like maybe I sleep 1 or 2 hours out the night, and that's probably on the end of it, the tail end of it. That's when I be really getting my rest. That's what I think. I don't get my rest beforehand. I'm pretty sure. But what you gonna do? Barbecue or mildew, right? So it is what it is. But let me get into this because, again, I don't know how long I'm going to have. So I want to make sure that I get into it. So this is the challenge, right, y'all? So I'm going to start with the challenge and then I'm going to break it up, right? The challenge is spend one focused hour. If you don't have an hour, spend a half an hour. Spend one focused hour. Does everybody today have an hour to donate? An hour to dedicate to your business? Does everybody have an hour to dedicate to your business? Put a 1 if it's a yes, put a 2 if it's a no. Do you have an hour to dedicate to your business today? Today. Put it in the chat. If you have an hour or less, let's say it's 30 minutes, just commit to that hour to do something that you need to do in your business. If you have that time, put a 1 in the chat. If you don't, put a 2. 1's in the chat, you got an hour. So what in the business needs to be fixed? So let's think we have 1 hour. Let's fix 3 things, right? We may not be able to go through the entire website, but let's pick one of those things that we need to fix, right? And then we could put the next thing on the next day. Or if you have another hour, then you can put, you know what I'm saying? But you may not be able to do the entire website in 1 hour. So think about what you can do with that time and use that time to do that thing, right? So we're going to pick 3 things. 3 things, y'all. 3 things you're overlooking. We're going to pick 3 things. 1 hour a day, and we're going to pick 3 things that you're overlooking. And I want you to write those 3 things down. And what can you work on? What can you work on? I want you to put that on the list so you can start crossing those things off. So if you know that your website pictures need to be updated, then update the pictures. If you know that you need to take a photo, you need to do photos of your stuff, then let the day be about taking the photos. If you know you need to refresh your description, refresh the descriptions. If you know that you need to fix your social media bio because it should say who you are, what you do, and who you serve, and it should be impactful and make people want to stop scrolling. So if you know that you need to fix your social media bio, maybe you want to put social media bio. So yeah, social media bio on there. You could use AI, so it's not going to take you an hour to fix your social media bio. It's going to take you less than 15 minutes to fix your social media bio. Tell ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, or whatever it is that you use for your AI. Tell it, Gemini, whatever. Tell it that you want options. Give me 5 options. This is my brand voice. This is how I want it to sound. And this is my audience. This is what I do. Blah, 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 blah. Put it in there and then see what it gives you and take the best one, tweak it and post it, period. Tweak it and post it, period. Right? If you know that you need to post on social media, let's get a calendar popping. It ain't gonna take you forever to get a calendar popping. Why? Because again, you got AI. Ask AI, listen, I am struggling speaking to my audience. I need to connect, I need to engage, and I need them to join my community or whatever it is, right? I need them to make some purchases. What can I do? What kind of content can I create from my business? If you didn't already, wait, let me just finish this one out. From my business that is going to help me connect with my audience. Give me some suggestions on types of content I should produce or topics that I should speak about or behind the scenes things that I can do that will really get my audience going and will really get them engaging with me. What can I do? What kind of giveaways can I do to create some excitement in my community, because I need to get people coming to my community? What can I do? Right? Use ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT this. Now, I don't do it because I usually use my ChatGPT when I'm, out show demonstrations and I'm using other people's businesses. So I don't put my business in the settings, but if you go into the settings, you can go in there and you can put your language. You can speak how you your tone. You can put what you call your audience in there. You can put your type of business in there. You can put all kinds of information in there on the back end of ChatGPT so that it can have a base. So whenever it communicates to you, it's going to communicate from the base of information that you've already given it. So you don't have to keep on saying who you are, what you do, who you serve, who you are, what you do, who you serve. You don't have to keep on saying that because ChatGPT has an idea of what it is and how you speak, what it is that you need and how you speak to your audience, right? So it'll know how to deliver the message based off of that. So you don't always have to start fresh and brand new, right? So you can do that as well. But you can use ChatGPT to get this stuff in order. So if you know that you want to post more, then let that be part of your one of the three things that you do. If you want to post 2 to 3 times a day, which I'm suggesting that people post a little bit more. Why? Because it's a lot more competition out here, and by that I mean it's just these streets are busy. It's gridlocked out here. Why? Because people are getting ready for the holiday season, and the bigger companies, they got money to spend, and so their things are dominating social media, and so your thing may not even get in front of your audience. So that means in order for your thing to get in front of your audience, you're going to have to post more, right? You're going to have to do more. Gary Vee was like, post, 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 post. You know how many times he posts? A lot. And he was like, it's not the algorithm, it's you. You got to get in front of the eyes. You have to get in front of the eyes. And how else are you going to get in front of the eyes? You got to post more. You can't just post one and done. You got to post more. You posting one time thinking that one piece of content is landing on your audience's social media platform, and it's probably not. Why? Because there's so much other noise out there and it's probably not landing. So that means that you need to post more. So if part of your 3 things that you need to do today is post 3 times a day or schedule out posts for 3 times a day, then let that be a thing. Right? You can go into, and let me tell y'all one more thing. You can go into you could go into Instagram now, and I shared this. I have a video on it, made it short, did a tutorial, showed you how to do it. Instagram has in its stories that you can create AI images in the stories. If you had like a sale or something, and you could say, imagine a 50% off, and ain't nobody doing 50% off, but just listen, a 50% off sale, and have a girl in a coffee shop or whatever. It'll create that. Some of the spelling may be misspelled, and you just have to look and see. But you can keep on regenerating. I don't know how many times you can do it, but I know that, hey, sometimes we don't know what to post. You can do that. And even if you need to download what it is so that you can post that on your grid, do it. And you can take that same video or that same picture and put it on other platforms. Put some wording on there. Put a motivational quote on there, put a Bible verse on there, put a DIY on there today, put a countdown on there. Whatever it is that you need to do, you can do it. There's no reason why nobody is posting the way that they should. There's no reason why you're not posting the way that you should, right? So, okay, let's go back. One focused hour for the people that have an hour. If you have less, then it's less. Pick 3 things that you need to do. 3 things that you need to do. Don't just pick busy work. Pick something that you need to do. You need to update your website. You need to post on social media. You need to fix your email series. You need, like, whatever those things are that you need to do. Break them down into bite-sized chunks and start crossing things off your list, right? So we're going to pick only 3. Only 3. We're going to write down what we need to fix. And is tomorrow we coming back, and I want to know if you fixed all 3. That's it. That's it. Take an hour out of your day today, whatever that hour is, dedicate solely on whatever those 3 tasks are that you need to complete today. That's it. 1 hour, 3 tasks. Write it down. If you need to, put it in bite-sized chunks so you can keep on crossing it off. You feel real good when you start crossing things off your list. So if you break your big task into some mini tasks and you start crossing things off, that's going to build that momentum up so that you can be like, oh, yeah, I'm getting things done. It's going to feel like that, right? A lot of the times we just be feeling overwhelmed, and it seems like nothing is ever happening because we're just trying to do too much with too little, right? So 1 hour, 3 tasks. Write them down. If you need to, write them down into mini tasks so that you can start crossing things off, so you can build that momentum and give you that confidence to keep it moving. And then tomorrow we're going to check in to see if you cross off those 3 things. So if you in, say I'm in. If you're in, say I'm in. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Kay says, I can do 30 minutes. I definitely need to figure out how to connect my new email to my website. Okay. Okay. You know they got them chat people. Ask the chat people. Ask them chat people. If you don't sit there trying to connect or put it into Google or one of the not one of the GPTs, but any AI, and ask how to connect your email to your website, and you use Shopify, and this is what you're doing. See what you have to do. See what you gotta do. Good morning, sis. Good morning, Chantel. How are you doing this amazing morning?
You better thank a union member.
You better what?
You better thank a union member.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. Good morning, Melissa. How are you doing this amazing morning? And how is baby Mariah? We go back like babies and pacifiers. How y'all doing this morning? All right. If you are in, thank you, thank you, thank you. Put you are in. Tomorrow I am going to ask you, did you get it done? Did you get it done? And I would tell y'all to put it in the Facebook group, but y'all don't be listening to me. Y'all don't be listening to me. Put your 3 things in the Facebook group. Y'all don't be listening to me. So, we'll see if you get it done tomorrow. We'll see if you get it done tomorrow. But that is our challenge. That is what we're going to be doing. I'm going to repeat it one more time. Take an hour. 1 hour. Focused hour. Dedicate this 1 hour. If you don't have an hour and you have less, whatever that time is, make sure that you spend that time on the task that you need to do. Write down 3 tasks that need to be done, and you're overlooking it, you're saying I'll fix it, and you haven't got to it yet. All of those things that you don't like to do, the unsexy things, right? Because that's where success is. Success happens in the unsexy things. It doesn't happen with the beautiful candle. That's not where it starts. I mean, that may be where it starts, but that's not what's going to be sustainable, right? It's the work that's behind that thing that is the unsexy work that, there's people that like to do those things, but as a one woman show or as a one person show, you don't have all of those things. So now you got to do wear all the hats, be all the people, and you're gonna try to and try to do all the things, especially when that's not your expertise or things that you like to do, right? It's not your lane, and you're just sitting there so you don't get fired. You're doing them so you don't get fired. But success happens in the unsexy things. Somebody put unsexy in the chat. Somebody put unsexy in the chat. Success happens in you. We love to make a beautiful thing. We love to put a thing together. We love to do all of that, but that's not enough. Totally not enough. Beautiful things go out of business all the time, right? So we have to get into the habit of doing the things that we do not like to do. It's just the way life is. People don't like working out, but you know you want your body to be snatched. So if you know that you want your body to be snatched, then you won't have to do what you got to do. You want to be able to walk, right? You getting older and your body ain't moving. You got to move it. You got to move it, right? So these are some of the things. Some people enjoy certain things. Some people don't. You know, some people go to the gym and absolutely love it. Some people go to the gym and dread it. But either way, results still happen. If you love it or hate it, the results still come. You know what I mean? And you may be, in it every second of the day, like, oh my God, or the whole time you at the gym, I hate this Stairmaster. I hate it. I hate it. You're probably doing that, right? But you still know that I got to get my steps in. I got to make sure that my heart rate is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to do all of those things. So since that's the case, we still have to do those unsexy things. So I need y'all to put unsexy in the chat. The unsexy things need to get done. So the challenge, everybody who said they're in, I'm checking in on you tomorrow. I am checking in to see if you cross those things off, and I want proof. I want proof. So either you can take a picture of it, put it on your social media of the 3 things that you got to do. You could DM me it. However it works, I want y'all to send it to me and let me know. So let's get the last, y'all. So now, and you can start getting your holiday in. So that way, because you've already the color palette is, we don't have to worry about it. We don't have to worry about it. So think about what you want to do for your holiday collections. Think about what you want to do for your holiday collections and start getting your email series in order. So we can start getting the holiday emails together. And y'all already know what I said about the series, right? There are a few series that every entrepreneur needs to have, and they need to be done ASAP. They need to be done like yesterday. So your welcome series, your win back series, those are for the people who may have purchased from you but haven't purchased from you in a while, or they may have opened up an email but don't open up anymore, or they haven't opened up an email. So now you want to see if you can offer them something to win them back, or do you need to clean them off your email list? Because once your email list starts growing, you start paying for all of these people. So if you're not responding and if you are not my customer, then I don't want to spend money on you if you're not my customer, because I can't make you open up an email if you have never opened up an email, or if you don't see my emails coming to you, right? So you want to do the welcome, win back, and of course your abandoned cart series. There's so much money in the abandoned cart series because people will put things in their cart and forget that they have them in there, or they're waiting for you to have a bigger discount, or they're waiting for something, so their cart is still sitting there with products in there and they're waiting for something to motivate them. Maybe they put it in their cart and they went off and did some other things and they totally don't remember that. You know what I'm saying? Like they forgot that it's there. You want to make sure that you have that. Say, hey, it's a reminder. You have some products in your cart. Make the carrots sweeter. What can we do to make the carrots sweeter? Are we going to give them a free gift maybe? Are we going to give them a discount or something? Like, what are we going to do to make the carrots sweeter for them to seal the deal and purchase the things that are in their cart, right? So you want to have that reminder. So if you do not have those set up, I suggest that you do that ASAP, like yesterday. And also another one that you may want to consider is a VIP. So either they could have been people that purchased a certain amount. They could be people that purchase often. It can be however you want it to be, right? Think about that as well. What can you do not what can you do? Think about creating a VIP for your customers that have shown that they purchase from you a lot or whatever. You want to create something for them. So whatever you do, every time you speak to them, it feels exclusive. It feels like you see them. It feels like, hey, I just want to let you know I appreciate you. I just want to let you know that I am grateful for you, supporting our brand and da 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 da. You want to make sure that you see and hear those people, because they are going to be the people that are going to be your advocates. They're going to be talking about how great your service is. They're going to be talking about how great your products are. They're going to be talking about how amazing this brand is. And that is what you want. So you don't want to leave them on red. You don't want to say, oh, well, hopefully they'll come back. No, we're going to entice them to come back. You know what I mean? We're going to make sure that we stay in front of them. I remember I was listening to Audra from Unclone, and I was listening to Audrey. I was listening to her, and she was saying that, she really loved this body butter company, and they didn't communicate with her. Right? She really loved it, but they didn't communicate with her. They didn't ask her if she needed to re-up. They didn't ask her how did she feel about the product. They didn't ask her for a review. They didn't ask her for anything, right? And then she said there was this other company that was that did body butter, and I don't know if she didn't like them as much as she liked the other one, but she really wanted the other one to be more engaging. But she also could have been looking at it as from the perspective of being an uncloned brand, like being a brand that is going to be somebody that's going to make their mark. So it could have been from that perspective. But she was saying that the other brand were engaging with her. They were offering her coupons. They wanted to know how she felt about the product. Is it time for you to get a new one? And she said they were in constant communication with her, whereas the other one just left her there. They didn't say anything to her. You don't want to be that brand, right? Because again, the goal is to have return customers. The goal is for the word to spread about your brand. And how can you have the word spread about your brand if you don't have a good reputation, or not even not have a good reputation, but you don't speak up for yourself? So she don't know anything. She ain't gonna go find you. You know what I'm saying? Your customers are not gonna go out and look for you. They're going to probably be like, oh, well, or new customers, oh, well, I guess that's it. You know what I mean? I'll come back if I need one of these things that they have. But until then, I'm not going to be checking them out or seeing what they got going on or checking out their new scents and da 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 da. So you want to make sure that you are in constant communication with your audience, and having these separate customer journeys. These are going to be ways for you to be in front of your audience and speaking to them and letting them know that you hear, see them, and you appreciate them. So let me see what we got in the chat. Sean setting up. What? I missed the challenge? Yes, I'm about to repeat it. You ain't miss it. I got you, girl. I got you. I got you. Good morning, Mimosa. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? Yep. There we go. There we go. So I don't know if y'all can hear me. You probably can't, but I think this is the end of this right here. So let me I'm gonna open it up here. Can y'all still hear me? Put ones in the chat. Y'all can hear me. Ones in the chat if y'all can hear me. If y'all can still hear me, I'm gonna keep on going. If you can't hear me, can y'all hear me? I got to get one off. I'm gonna open it up. All right. Can y'all hear me? One's in the chat if y'all can hear me. If y'all can hear me and we are good, then I am going to continue. It's spotty. Is it still spotty now? I had to click off the other one. Now we can hear you clear. Okay, good, 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 good. All right, y'all. So let me get into the challenge real fast. Am I still going in and out? All right, we good. I probably was going in and out off the computer. But I'm off the computer now. I'm onto the phone. So let me know if we're good. If we're good, we're gonna go. We're gonna go for it. One's in the chat if we are good. If I think we are. So the challenge is we're going to spend one focused hour today. This is not something you're doing tomorrow. This is not something that you're doing next week. This is something that you're doing today. You're going to take 1 hour today. I was pretty fast on it, right? Hey, look at me getting better. We're going to take 1 hour. If you have less than an hour, if you have 30 minutes, that's fine too. You're going to take that time and you're going to eliminate all distractions. Whatever the task is that you need to do, you're going to do. Put the phone away. Don't go to other websites. Just a dedicated hour or 30 minutes or whatever you have, right? And you have 3 things that you need to do. 3 things that you want to do. If it's anything that you got to clean up on the website, if it's descriptions, if it's social media, whatever those things are, write 3 things down. You may want to break them down into smaller tasks so that you can start crossing things off to build up that momentum and build up that confidence so to know that you got those things done, right? But there's 3 things that you're going to do. Tomorrow, we are going to check in and we're going to see if you accomplished all 3. Right? And if we can do that every single day, imagine how much stuff gets done. Imagine how much stuff that we, I know I am the queen of putting things off. I'm the queen of procrastination. Let me tell you, I know I am hanging up that title because I got to do better. I am hanging up that title because it's no longer serving me. It never did serve me. It just makes me feel comfortable, because I could put things off and do what I feel like doing when I feel like doing it, but that's not how things work. The world don't work that way. So the challenge is going to be 1 hour, 30 minutes, 3 tasks, and we're going to come back in tomorrow to see if you got them done. And don't lie to me, because if you lie to me, you lying to yourself. So you can say you did them and know that you didn't, but you only lying to you. All right. So the thing that we were talking about is the email marketing. So make sure if you have your holiday ideas ready to go, you can start getting those ready to be automated and start shipping those out. Maybe you want to do holiday flyers. Maybe you want to do, collections or whatever. You can start that series immediately. And if you do not have a welcome series or a win back series or abandoned cart series, you want to start putting those in order today. And think about doing a VIP one so that you can let your VIPs know that they're exclusive to you. Next thing we want to do is we want to look and see, maybe you want to go back into your analytics and see what was selling for you last year. Did the bundles work for you? What were the people telling you about the products that they got? Did they say that they want bigger candles? Did they say that they wanted more like holiday sets? Did they want one-off products? How did it work out for you last holiday season? And see what works for you so that you can do more of that thing. And whatever doesn't work for you, you could do, don't do it. If you know that your sets didn't sell last year, maybe don't put all the energy into creating sets that didn't sell. Right? Don't worry about that. Worry about okay, so what can I do? Let's see why the bundles didn't sell. Did they think that the price point was too high? Did they think that there wasn't enough value in it? Did they not like the scents? Did they not like the bundles? What was it about those bundles that they didn't like? A lot of the things we as creators think that we could just create and not worry about what the people are, what the people are thinking and saying. The people of God, right? We are kind of like thinking, oh, we could just create whatever we want, but that's not the case. We can't create whatever we want because people have to purchase them. So what is it that the people want to purchase so that we can make the sale, right? So what is it that we need to do in order for that to happen? Maybe you weren't in front of enough eyes, right? Maybe the bundles didn't sell because you weren't in front of the right audience. Maybe you weren't in front of your audience at all. Maybe you didn't post enough for them to even know. Maybe you didn't have ads. Maybe this time, you know what? Maybe I'll do ads this time. Maybe I will do more markets, right? Maybe I'll do more not advertising. I would do more on social media. I would show up more on social media. Maybe I'll show up on another platform. However it is, maybe that was what went wrong. Maybe it wasn't the bundle itself. So we got to look back and analyze, maybe it was what I was doing. And of course, it's always going to come back to what you were doing. It's always going to come back to what you were doing, because there's other things that you can do that you may have overlooked and haven't done, right? And so we need to look back and see what we need to work on and how we need to communicate with our audience and how often we need to communicate with them. And we need to start now, because you are not going to warm up your audience during the holiday season and try to throw a bunch of products in their face. We need to start warming the people up now and letting them know, or asking them. Right now is the best time to do focus groups. Like, what kind of products should we do right now? What kind of products are you looking forward to for the holiday season? We're thinking about doing gift sets. What would you like in your gift set? So we're thinking about adding a men's line. What kind of scents do you like for your man? Or what kind of scent as a man do you like? Do you think we should do like a beard set? Do you think we should do like a grooming set? Like, whatever those things are, start speaking to your audience now and asking them about the things that they like. Right? Start asking them about the things that you like. What are y'all doing in here? Party people. Party people. You sure are late, girl. And I can't even get to the sound. So sorry, y'all. All right. So yes. So you want to make sure you use your audience as a focus group and start asking them now. What do they like? What do they want? What do they want to see? What do they want to see from you? Right? And start letting them know, start teasing scents, start teasing products, start teasing that look, so that they can get excited about it, so they know that it's coming, so you could be top of mind, tip of tongue, and sell your product. Right? The next thing we're going to talk about is your inventory management. What are you doing for how are you keeping your inventory? If you need to get something for your inventory, Inventora is perfect. They got a free service that you can use, and you can put all your stuff into Inventora for free, and you can keep track of your inventory there. There's also Crafty Base where you could use. I don't know if you do spreadsheets, but whatever that is, start seeing what you have and start seeing what you need to order, so you can say, okay, I need a budget of XYZ so that I can do what I need to do for my holiday stuff. Right? Again, we know that there's a lot of things going on right now in administration in the world, and there's a lot of things going on. So would that affect you ordering your stuff? Would that affect the kind of products that you can offer? And if that will affect the kind of products that you could offer, how can you pivot? What else can you offer? Where else can you go? Where else can you go locally so that you can offset some of that cost? Right? What else can you do? What else can you offer so that you can offset that? You don't want to wait until October, November and be like, oh, well, my vessels are not here anymore, or I can't use my vessels. I don't know what I'm going to do. They sold out of this vessel and they don't know when they're going to come back. And now you sitting there assed out because, now y'all sitting there assed out because you don't know what you're going to do. Now you scrambling. Now you're scrambling to find an alternative. We don't got to do all of that. You can start looking now. You can start prepping now and ordering things slowly now so that you can have it ready for the holiday season. If y'all with me, say I'm with you in the chat. If you're with me, say I'm with you in the chat. Again, the inventory systems that you can use is Inventora or Crafty Base. You can do that. Plan out what you need for the holiday season so that you can start ordering them. We don't know if you're going to have a problem with your supplier. We don't know. I know Wholesale Supplies Plus right now is having a major issue. I don't know if you ordered from them. If anybody purchased from Wholesale Supplies Plus or Crafter's Choice or Indie Made Brands, I don't know if anybody purchased from them yet, but right now they are behind on orders. I think it's because they merged businesses. I'm not sure, but I do know that orders are going out late. This may happen all across all the suppliers. This may be a thing. It may not even affect you. You may not have to worry about that. You may locally go pick up some stuff. You may go travel to pick up some stuff and you may not have that issue. But should somebody have this issue, like I love to order oils from New Directions Aromatics, and that's in Canada. They ship really fast. Their shipping is very good. The pricing is very good on these heavy boxes of oil, and we're going to have an issue because of tariffs. You know what I'm saying? So now I I need an alternative. Now I need to make sure that I can have what I need and still make money. You know what I'm saying? And still be profitable and not trying to sit here running like a chicken with my head cut off because I don't know where I'm gonna get my supplies from. Right? Melly Mel said the math ain't math, and y'all hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button. I can't do the sound, but y'all know. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. All right, so we want to make sure we got the inventory. We don't want to put the orders in early. We want to make sure that we do not have any problems with anything. We don't want to say, oh, well, the terrorist got my stuff, is still on in customs, is still here, is still there. You don't want to do all of that. You want to make sure that you got everything that you need. Another thing that y'all need to do is order your shipping supplies now. Order them now. If you know during the holiday season, you know those free boxes you get from USPS? Yes. You know those free those nice flat rate bubble envelopes and all of those things? Those things are necessary. Why? Because at least you know you could put as much as it could hold in there, and you only paying one flat rate. I know that the prices increased, but you know, we got to do what we got to do. The prices have increased, but we got to do what we got to do, right? So it still would be cheaper if we did it that way. So you don't have to pay for those bubble envelopes. You don't have to pay for those boxes. Go on ahead and start placing those orders so that you can have them. Sometimes during the holiday season, it may be difficult to get certain boxes. So you want to make sure that you have all of your boxes. I know that I like to use the cubes that they have. I think it's a 7x7x6. I love those boxes. And I think they don't even have them on a website no more. But if you know that you have a certain size that you love to use, go on ahead and order them things now so you can have them. Order your boxes so you can have them in stock now. Lastly, because we are almost done, right? Lastly, you want to make sure that your website is optimized for mobile. You want to make sure that it's optimized for mobile. You want to make sure that is optimized for tablets as well, because people are going to be shopping. Everybody's not going to be on a laptop. Sometimes people are going to be ordering from you. Most times people are going to be ordering from you on the phone, and you want to make sure that they can see everything in the phone. Nothing's getting cut off. They're able to access all of the links. They're able to see what, you know, your product descriptions and everything. You want to make sure all of that is optimized. Right? Because one thing you don't want to do is lose a sale because they couldn't read it on their phone, or it was taking too long to load on their phone or their tablet. You don't want to lose a sale due to that, right? So make sure that and I'm pretty sure most websites, they have that on there, and it tells you when they're in their description about the mobile optimization. But you want to make sure, go to your website and see. I know I got to go in and fix my banners because some of my banners do not fit, and so they go all the way off to the side. So you want to make sure that that works. I said that was the last thing, but I might as well go on ahead and give you the rest of it. So customer service, you want to make sure that you have what you need in place, whether that's your emails, that you're consistently checking your emails, making sure that you provided the right email so that your customers can speak to you. You don't want to you want to make sure that you're not using an outdated email or whatever, or you're not checking things and the emails never get to you, and now your customers have bad experiences. So you want to make sure you check that. You also want to maybe add, this is the little level up, right? Maybe you want to add a live chat to your platform. Some website platforms do this for free. Some of them charge, but you can offer a live chat option where you can, or someone that you train can speak to people visiting your website, and they can answer questions, right? Can I help you find something? Do you have any questions about anything? Are you looking for anything in particular? Can I suggest da 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 da? All of these things can help you and enhance and level up that customer experience that they have when they shop with you. So maybe consider doing a live chat. And if you can't do a live chat, maybe you want to train a bot. And if you train a bot, they have those on in those extra apps. You can do that as well. So train your bot to respond to any of the customer service questions. Maybe you'll remember, we said update your frequently asked questions. You wanted to make sure that you did that as well. And you may want to put that into the bot, right? So it'll know. Let me see. The live chat option. I love when I go to a website and they have the live chat option. I absolutely love that. Why? Because I know that I'm talking to a real person. That makes me feel better. When I feel like I'm talking to a robot, that pisses me off, right? But when I know that I'm speaking to a real person, that makes me feel better. And then I get my questions answered. And I know that they know that I'm, like if I'm looking for a particular thing, they take me to it, da, 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 da. So consider having or doing live chat. And if you do live chat, say you only can do 2 hours. Say we have a live chat and this is where you can talk to your audience, send in an email, let them know. If you have any questions about anything, you can always send us an email. But we have live chat on our website from 9 to 10 or 9 to 5 or whatever you have. And then you can let them know that there's going to be a live operator there so that when they get there, they know that all their questions are going to be answered. They know that, whatever they need, they will have assistance with. So that is all that I am going to be discussing today. Don't forget about the challenge that we have for tomorrow, an hour or 30 minutes, whatever you have, solely dedicated on whatever the task is at hand. Get the thing done. You have 3 things that you want to cross off on your list. 3 things. Any suggestions to include a FAQ section on Etsy? You know what? Let me look that up. Let me look it up because I'm doing a bare minimum on Etsy. So let me look it up and I'll see. But for sure you can, remember I said you can use ChatGPT to get your FAQ, but I'll see what you could do on Etsy. And I'm pretty sure you probably will have to optimize it with some keywords and stuff like that so people could come and find you. But we'll see. I'm going to look it up for tomorrow. I wrote it down tomorrow for Big Meech. I wrote it down. All right. So challenge in order, hour, 30 minutes, whatever you got, 3 tasks, dedicated, only on that, no distractions. Come back tomorrow. We're going to talk about it. And please make sure you say the truth because, again, you won't be lying to me. You be lying to you. So y'all make sure that you subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications bell so that you can be notified when we go live. We go live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. We are going to continue to talk about Q4 and holiday season the entire time, making sure that you are prepared and ready to go so that when it happens, you're not extremely stressed out. You will be stressed because you're making tons of products, but you're also going to be warming up your audience. You're also going to be communicating with your audience. You're also going to be making them sales. So let's get it. Let's go. What else I have for y'all? Follow me on all social media. I am Bubble Babes University everywhere. And that is it. That is all. Thank you so much for rocking with me today. I will see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. God willing. Talk to you later. Have an amazing day. Bye, y'all.